Hey YouTube. I'm coming on here. I'm trying to see if anybody. I have a message, and once I put the message out, I am the judge, whether y'all like it or not. I am the mother goddess. Okay. So yesterday, as anybody is aware, the Saints and the Panthers and what that was about. That's why it's a lot of people, gunshots and people dying by fire. God told y'all, not by might, not by power, but by his spirit, by our spirit, by the kingdom spirit, everything will be put back in its place, and it doesn't matter by fire, water, or earth, right? Right. So yesterday, the Saints game. The Saints game. What was the Saints game about? Why everybody is like celebrating the fact that the Saints won? Do you understand what the Saints game is about? Okay, so I hear y'all. Holy angel, spirit, angels in spirit. Guys, Archangel Gabriel. Whew, Archangel Uriel. And Archangel Desire. Okay, Desire. 8 and 4. Feeling safe in the reverse. Okay, so is anybody aware of the sex abuse cases and all that's going on down here with the priests from St. Joseph Catholic Church, like all the different Catholic churches and the archdiocese and all that? Okay, so 20. Let's talk about 20. The Saint score was 20, right? 20 meaning betrayal. Betrayal and grief. Do you know how many families they betrayed and put in grief on account of them being priests and an organization, a cult, and all that? And 17 is brazen, right? Fire, right? Hold on, let me show y'all something. Scarcity, and brazen. Why you think so many people were sacrificed over the weekend and all that? Because 20 is letting y'all know that the saints, the so-called dark high priest and priestesses, the so-called leaders and teachers of our world groups, of our, Christianity groups, and, supposedly supposed to be our healers and teachers and all that, but they were hurting us, right? So 20 and 17 is the leaders, teachers, everybody that's representing that Catholic occultic mess is under judgment. 17. Why you think so many people were sacrificed over the weekend? I did the video when I told y'all they're graduating liars, thieves, and murderers. Why you think the victims at Brown, rest in peace, I'm sorry, but God has to get his message across, and it doesn't matter how it get across in the 3D. Just understand this is spiritual warfare going on at its finest. I told y'all I was the great shepherd of the sheep. And through the blood, okay, which worketh in me, allows me to give power and call judgment on this world. So 20 meaning 20 betrayal. They're under judgment. Hey, they won a game. That doesn't matter. That's letting God know God is putting them in a derision. Okay, that's why so many people died over the weekend and was sacrificed. And y'all talk about Hanukkah with this Jewish quote unquote, because Jewish is not really y'all the Jew and you're not. Like I'm a Jew. Okay. But like the House of Aries, Kingdom, Rubens. The Rubens. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. The Rubens are the dark high priests and priests of this world. And the Rubens are under judgment. That's why you got college kids are being sacrificed because they were lied to. Y'all are not paying attention to the metaphysical world. They praise night stars, which meaning Rubens, the leaders and teachers of this world, y'all recognize in this world are not day stars. They're night stars. They souls. So yeah, they want to set long-term goals for the future, but they are doing mirror magic and sending out curses for quotations and all that. Like, they turn tricks. They, you know, lure you in with mind games, you know, with strippers. The strippers and all this and that. If you go to Tubi, you watch Wicked City. Wicked City is about how they doing magic and calling for souls and whatnot in different cities. Atlanta, Louisiana, California, New York, like all the major cities, you have people that are in colleges that astral travel in bed, that do water elements, that do moon magic and call for people's souls. You heard me? They catfish people. They catfish people. They snake them. They take their money. They tell them that they hear schools. The schools are doing this. Yeah. You got married couples that have side B's or side niggas, or they both mess with the same sex. These are the people that y'all, and they part of the music industry. You understand? Or even churches. You heard me? Or even the food industry. Or they do magic on food. Okay? And these are the people in the Hollywood sports entertainment business and all that. Like I keep telling y'all, that's not a good thing that the saints are women. God is showing you they are guilty. 20, meaning Tauruses, they're not leaders. They're leaders in reverse, but these are the house of Reubens. They pretend like their words be smoother than butter, but yet war be in their heart. That's what they mean. Okay? Witchcraft. They study people. They study in the dark. That's what them Psalms is about. But we are bringing storms on these false leaders. They're very over opinionated and pushy. They want to push their beliefs off onto you. Guess what? 12/12, Pisces, occultic magic and shit. They find ducks and they pluck the hell out of them. The Babylon system. Guess what? They have hearts in reverse. They don't care about people. Unseen world, they part of the unseen world, and they are monkeys that are being controlled by the higher up. They are not gooses. They're leaders in reverse. All they care about is money. A lot of people are going to be widowers. A lot of people that's married up there about to be widowers. You can see it in the dream state. That's what happened with the man in Hollywood. I did it on my channel a year ago. I told you a reported actor and actress was going to be found dead in their home. And there it is. You heard me? A lot of them are not happy. They bitter couples. You heard me? To the seen world, they're happy. They this, they that. The unseen world, they hate each other. They do blood magic. They're cults. They're in contracts with the demons. It's going to be a cold winter for a lot of trees, because a lot of trees are about to be cut. Okay? These are people that carry the bow. Ephraim tribe, they carry the bow. Okay? And these are also the 69 guys. And guess what? Full moon. What they did in the past has came to the full moon, meaning 360. Their worlds are about to change, trading places. This is the message. A lot of people are in their head, and a lot of people are arguing earth signs grounded because they're not used to grounding. They gotta struggle. Wolves in sheep clothing are struggling. They don't think that God, these are people that don't believe in God. They believe in the power of them, money, blood, magic, and all that. They don't believe that we're actually here and that we're real. But 999.